Glad you could join us on today's edition of the show. Tech Trends participated in the Red Hat Bootcamp recently organized by Virtual Nigeria. We'll bring you details of that shortly. Also on the show is my chat with a number of tech startups at Idea Nigeria. Our Tech Tips segment today, I will share 5 IT skills I believe will be relevant for a while. And finally, I'll be giving away Red Hat training scholarships worth thousands of naira on the giveaway segment. My name is Chukwemeka Agbata, and this is Tech Trends.
Marking the 55th anniversary of Nigeria independence, Global Virtual Nigeria organized an annual event called Reboot, which intends to add value to the Nigeria information technology industry. Reboot is a one-day boot camp packaged to be an eye-opener to IT professionals in the oil, banking and telecom sector, which also can give room to job seekers. Adedayo Adesonya, a Red Hat certified instructor and examiner, explains the opportunities and how the Linux from Red Hat works.
Linux is pretty much running everything now. All the things that you use every day are being powered by Linux. Facebook is powered by Linux. Twitter is powered by Linux. Amazon is powered by Linux. Instagram is powered by Linux. Aeroplanes are powered by Linux. New generation military weapons are powered by Linux. 70% of your TVs run Linux. Now, 82% of the mobile OS market, mobile operating system market, is Linux. Android is the mobile distribution of Linux. Linux is open source, and with open source, things are cheaper. Open source is actually free, and at the end of the day, you just need to pay a subscription if you need access to support and life. Linux is secure. Your virus in the first place needs to have root access to be able to do anything bad to your platform. Red Hat Enterprise Linux certification is about the world's most respected IT certification.
Past students share their experience using the applications and how it has helped them to stand out from other contemporaries.
I joined Virtual Nigeria about last year. I had little or no knowledge about Linux. Even the interview was a bit funny, but at first it will seem a bit blurry, but if you are determined, it will seem very easy with time. A lot of companies there are looking for Linux administrators, but we don't have none in Nigeria. We have very little. So I would encourage everyone to learn Linux and get a career out of it. It's very interesting. You get to stand out, you get respected because it has to do with commands, and it's not easy learning commands.
I started work some months ago. There was just a problem, and it had to do with an Ubuntu server. They were trying to install something on it, and nobody could really get to know about it. Okay, I already knew the slight variation. So by the time they brought that server in, I said I could do that. They said, okay, no problem. And that's why I started working on it, and they were like, wow, because when you work with Linux, you use the command line. So you just start typing the command, and like, wow, did you learn this in school? I said, no. I went for a training at Virtual Nigeria, others I learned it. And since then, since I did that, I completed the task that day. Since then, I've gotten more respect in the office, and they look at, oh yeah, this is a guy that knows what he's doing. And I feel Red Hat training on Linux is the way forward.
For my training, it was less about the content of the course. It was more about the delivery for me, because okay, before the training I had a bit of background knowledge in Linux, but the advantage was the course was a bit dynamic. We were able to take the trainers to areas where we had issues with and all that. So that was for me the interesting thing about the training.
I started in the environment by one of our subscriptions expired. Our JBoss subscription expired, so we needed to renew the subscription. So my firm asked, we contacted Red Hat. They gave us a list of their partners in Nigeria. Virtual Nigeria was one of them. So we sent out our requests asking for invoices for this our subscription.
Global Virtual Nigeria is the only certified training partner to Red Hat in the whole of West Africa. Their focus is to change IT experience, impact knowledge, and reduce costs while increasing return on investment by providing the right skill set to the Nigeria IT industry. Google showcased its tiny bubble-shaped self-driving prototype vehicle to reporters. The pet project of driverless cars started in 2009 with an intention to revolutionize the car industry. Google and other automotive manufacturers and suppliers have said that the technology to build self-driving cars should be ready by 2020.
This kind of technology, cars that drive themselves, is a different type of product than most of what Google does, and so it requires us to think a little differently about how we bring it to market and make sure we're very thoughtful about kind of the bar we set before we let it out for people to use.
Mainstream automakers, General Motors and Volkswagen, and newcomer Tesla are also pushing down the road to automation. Armstrong says that the new technology in the auto industry is exciting.
We're really focusing on this broader goal of mobility for everyone, vehicles that can drive all these places. We think that's really, the big, opportunity to help people. It's really exciting to see what's happening in the automotive industry, the technology that's flowing in, and there's a lot of opportunity for different solutions, and we think this one's exciting.
Google executives say the company does not want to build its own self-driving cars, but would prefer to find a development and production partner. A cable robot virtual reality simulator was unveiled at the Max Planck Institute for Biological Cybernetics in the German town of Tübingen. A video posted online shows passengers on board the robot experiencing its innovative technology, some wearing a virtual reality headset. The demonstration shows the robot's capabilities, which include programmable trajectories, high acceleration, and a wireless virtual reality system. Heinrich Bolthoff, a professor of the Max Planck Institute for Biological Cybernetics, who came up with the idea of creating a cable robot simulator, says it could assist researchers in motion perception studies and balance disorders. Max Planck also adds that the cable robots have in the past been used for camera applications and in industrial production environment. The simulator was developed in a period of 2 years in collaboration with the Fraunhofer Institute for Manufacturing Engineering and Automation IPA.